What the fuck is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Johnny Sheets, back with another banger. Today I'm going to be making a different style video. You guys think that consciousness is something that your brain creates, or something that your brain tunes into like a satellite? So this is a question that I think about kind of often. I mean, no one knows. Like, you could say that it's a waste of time to think about shit like that, because like nobody knows the answer, and at least right now it's kind of impossible to prove. I feel like there might be ways to like kind of prove it though. I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's just explore both of these possibilities. So if your brain creates consciousness, that means that consciousness is just a result of like these subatomic particles and like just literally physics happening. And like, because everything in the universe, everything in the world, you and me, this camera, everything is just made out of like the same shit, like particles and like atoms. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what the fucking names of these things are. I think a lot of them are called subatomic particles and quarks and shit. Not a scientist. I don't know. But everything in the universe is made out of the same shit, is basically what I'm trying to say. And if consciousness is just the result of physics happening when these particles and quarks and shit just like comes into like the same, not the same, but a certain like configuration. You know what I mean? Like kind of like everything is built out of the same shit. Like when you build one thing, it's kind of hard to explain, but everything is made out of the same shit. When it comes in like the same combination and configuration, it just creates like a brain. And when physics happens, is consciousness the result of that, or the other position you can have on it? I think personally this one is a little more likely. I'll explain that in a minute. But if everything is, or if consciousness is just something that your brain tunes into, like a satellite, then that would mean that there's like another plane of existence almost that consciousness sits on. And like your brain is just there to like perceive shit. Like you have eyes to like perceive like light waves and shit, you know what I mean? And then that will like show you color, and like you can just like see, and your brain like interprets it. And like that's just your eyes, for example. That's what your brain does, and consciousness is like separate. I think consciousness is separate from your brain. Your brain just is just like a sensor. Because how the fuck would a bunch of like non-living particles and shit somehow create something that can ponder consciousness and like ponder the fact that it is itself consciousness, but other things aren't conscious? I guess that would be the result of physics happening, and like these shits like moving around your brain, and like it's so complicated, and I'm just not that smart. But I think about it a lot. And also psychedelics, I think, hold the truth to what consciousness actually is, because DMT is the most powerful psychedelic known to science. I'm like 90% sure. I'm pretty sure. And DMT is created inside of your brain. It's created endogenously. And I think it's the pineal gland. I don't know if they ever figured that out and confirmed that. There's a bunch of weird ties to religion with that. Like, there's like a pine cone in like Catholicism, I think it is. They had like a pine cone, and Egypt had like a symbol, and it was like the eye of something. Fuck, I'm not an archaeologist either. I'm just a guy. So I just think, like, what the fuck is consciousness? Like, why are we conscious? And what is any of this? Y'all ever think about that? I bet you do. And I don't know the answer. I'm just fucking talking. I'm low-key wasting your time. Thank you for watching, though. Thank you for this, I guess, the support. I bet a lot of you guys that are watching this are seeing me for the first time because I'm so small. But I just uploaded for the first time a couple days ago on YouTube. I made some shorts, and I made a TikTok. Probably gonna make an Instagram pretty soon too. So follow Johnny Sheets on Instagram if it exists yet. Just check. Follow the TikTok. It's like my name. You'll probably find me. I'm an internet sensation. I'm everywhere. Shouldn't be hard to find me. But yeah, we just a lot. It's happening. It's happening. Nothing is happening. I'm not launched into stardom. I have like 5 subscribers, I think, today, and like 2 followers on TikTok. What was that noise? Weird ass noises. Anyways, what was I talking about? But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Not really much to say on it because I don't know shit, obviously. But yeah, just think about that. Like, do you think it's created by physics, or do you think that there's something else out there? I think that there's something else out there. And I think that psychedelics... Oh, I never talked... Okay. I think that DMT ties it all together because it's, like, created in your brain. And, like, I don't know if y'all know about, like, near-death experiences. Like, people say, oh, I had a near-death experience. That Forte looks dumb as shit. I hope he doesn't think that we're cool. That Forte looks dumb as shit. The fuck does that guy look like? Forte looks dumb as shit. Anyways, yeah, so DMT is created in your brain. Fucking, I was talking about near-death experiences. So, people say, like, oh, I had a near-death experience. Near-death experiences, you actually, like, they're not always out of body, but they're, like, DMT trips that your brain, like, gives you. Like, it just gives you a shot of DMT. And I think it's, like, actually there's another realm. And I've never done DMT. I would like to. Not really, but I would hit a DMT card. I would have to be in, like, an absolutely perfect, like, frame of mind and, like, setting. Literally my room. I'd have to be in my room, in my bed. But I would hit a DMT card and see what that's all about. Like, try and break through to the other side. Because I really do think that that's probably what happens when you die. Is you just have, like, whatever near-death experience is, like, whatever DMT is, you just, like, go there. And that's why I think that consciousness is not a result of physics. Like, you could explain all of this away by, oh, but it's physics happening in your brain. But, I don't know, there's no way that consciousness ends. Man, this fucking Kia, bro. This fucking Kia. Alright, there's no way that consciousness, like, the experience of consciousness just, like, totally ends, like, when you die. There's gotta be something else, because you could be totally unconscious and be having a near-death experience and you're conscious. And think about sleeping. Like, you sleep every night. I mean, I know your brain's not, like, off, like, you're not, like, dead when you're sleeping, but, you know, I don't know if that's DMT. I'm pretty sure they don't even know for sure that, that other shit is DMT, or, like, when you, have a near-death experience is DMT. Hey, you're not cool, you're in a fucking Forte GT. Well, who the fuck is this kid? That's not a fucking sports car, kid. Show them what it's all about. Okay, lock into DMT. Let me talk about DMT. So, DMT, what was I talking about? I was talking about how, like, when you dream, yeah, I just don't think that consciousness is, like, I think that there's more out there. I just really think that there is more out there than just, like, the universe. Because what the fuck is the universe? Like, think about that. Like, so you're telling me that all of existence is, like, just, like, this space, and there's planets on it, and there's people on some of them, at least one of them. Maybe there's life on other of them. There's just, like, conscious entities, and they do what? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, there's gotta be more than that. Like, this is probably a simulation. I listened to this Joe Rogan podcast. I don't remember who it was with, but yeah, we're probably in a simulation. I'd say that's fairly likely. He's a physicist, and he was, like, talking about, he was just breaking it down, and it made so much sense if we're in a simulation compared to just, like, that. Like, so you're telling me they're just, like, in a universe, and we're just, like, in a galaxy within that universe, and there's people on this planet, in this solar system, in this galaxy, in this universe, and what's between that? Just fucking space? Like, what the fuck what even is that? It doesn't even, like, I think you guys know what I'm saying. Like, think about how weird of a scenario that is for that to be what's going on. And that just is, like, literally that is what's going on. Like, there's nothing else. That is the universe. That's what's happening. And, like, people that don't think that aliens exist, they, like, bro, there's gotta be, like, some religious thing to it. And, like, I can make a whole nother video about religion. In fact, I'll probably do that on my way back to my house. But, like, you really think that this is just a fucking, that's all that is? Like, what? I mean, what even is that? Like, if you die, you probably just, like, respawn or some shit. Like, we're probably in a simulation. Fucking Johnny's getting deep on your ass. Like, but yeah, I really wish I remembered who that Joe Rogan podcast was with, because it literally explains religion. And I'm gonna make another video about religion. Also, let me know if you guys like this style of video. I might have already said this. I don't remember. I'll fucking say it again. I don't give a shit. Let me know if you like this style of video, because it has nothing to do with, like, girls or Riz or Huz. Like, I'm not even saying any TikTok words in this one. Like, how the fuck am I even gonna keep your attention? But yeah, I gotta make a video about religion. Peace. Go watch the video about religion. Like and subscribe. I think that's all I gotta say. Peace.